From the Shaiva perspective, when we are using the term agama, they are the authoritative texts just like the Vedas, and we do not trace any human agency in that. I mean, theoretically speaking, these texts are coming in a direct conversation between Lord Shiva and Parvati. Of course, in the first set, you have the Skandas and other persons coming too, but the idea anyway is nevertheless, this is a dialogue. This is the truth. Agama is the truth revealed by the Lord in the most intimate moment of having conversation with his consort. And she raises questions non-stop. She is the eternal inquiry. Parvati is this eternally. Srutam deva maya sarvam sarat sara vivaga saha. So I have heard everything, but even now my doubts remain, my Lord. And is this the duality? Is this the non-dual? So this is always in this question forms, and sometimes Bhairava asking questions, sometimes the goddess asking questions. The particular set of texts that are written in this dialogical form, I've written also on this dialogical nature of agamic revelation. And what we find very insightful is the agamas also try to go outside of human agency, because the truths, even though the dialogues, words themselves might have some historical limitations when it came through, but the truth they are describing is not conditioned historically, because the truth is eternal. If you say water is fluid, I mean, maybe you didn't know the idea like as a child and you were only exposed to snow and then you first encountered flowing water. But this is not that you discovered something or you made it like that, you know. The sun shines and this is the light. If you are living in a cave forever and then you never knew the sun shines and it's light illuminating everywhere, just because you discovered just now coming out of the cave, you did not make the sun shine. Therefore, agamas are not composed by individuals like in the sense of making something new, but what they are describing are also the eternal laws of the nature, the energies that work in the field of consciousness and in the field, you can say, of the mind. You know, if there are these rishis who are meditating for years and years and years in their life, and they don't have to worry about stock market plunging or, you know, real estate, you know. They are no worry about a mortgage, for example, and, you know, like who is riding the fancy cars, you know. So what all they did was refine these practices and hone these practices, and they recognize the power of the mind. So what do agamas teach? That your mind has immense power and better transform your mind. And then do not trap yourself into, you know, it's also your mind. And what is the consequence of like a bad magician doing something? I can't say you deserve it, because that is mean way of saying, but what you are looking for it though, you know, you're trying to, you know, get away from, I mean, oh, can I do some magic because my neighbors, you know, they have chicken and they enter the fence line, and then can you do some mantra to kill the chicken? And then they end up killing your own dog, and then you are now crying, oh my gosh, yeah, sorry, you know, but you kind of deserve it.
So where do you find these agam text? Which book and what to read? Where to start?
So these Pondicherry, for example, has published a lot of Siddhanta Agamas, and my own university, where I graduated from, Sampurnananda University, has published many Agamas like Rudrayamala Tantra, Yogini Hridaya, Nityashvara Karanava. My Guruji, Pandit Brajbala Dwivedi, edited, you know, like Ashtaprakarana, many agamic texts, Yogini Hridayam, Nityashvara Karanava. So these texts are available, but for I don't think many of the works of Gopinath Kaviraj have been translated into English, but for people who are fortunate to speak and read Bengali, good for you. His works are available. He's my guru's guru, and but I read only the text available in Hindi and English by him, and there are many other people working in this field. You know, like you can study this like studying any other field. It's nothing to be worried, concerned, because the West is studying all
Okay.
aspects of Tantra. Many Western scholars are reading about it. And our own people should not be left behind thinking, if I open this book, some magic will happen.